welcome to News
Like It's Hard.
I'm your host Nora,
And I'm Ava.
and we're amazing
And definitely professional.
We may be beautiful, stylish, and look like a Saturday afternoon at the Palm.
But we're smart. Trust us. Before our first segment, we'd like to welcome our newest intern.
Employee.
Employee. David Attenborough to the podcast. Newscast.
Welcome to the sisterhood, David.
Now, let's talk about Hot Girl Bear Summer with our gorgeously tan reporter, Nora.
In honor of our newest team member, David Attenborough, we'd like to open our broadcast with something up David's alley. You know, nature and all that. We're excited to announce the winner of this year's Fat Bear Week. Every year, Fat Bear Week is a competition that takes place in Katmai National Park, Alaska, where the fattest bear in the park wins. This year's winner, as voted on by the public, is a 700-pound brown bear by the name of Grazer. Sources say the win is attributed to the fact that Grazer is a single female. You see, mama bears who are caring for cubs are more active, while bears whose children have left them have more time for self-care. So it's no cubs, no problems. All hail the queen.
Now on to our main site,
Celebrity Hype. The truth behind celebrity hype. Take a moment. Think of your favorite celebrity. How tall are they?
A better question would be, how tall do they appear?
Fact. There are special effects, props, and tricks used to make celebrities appear taller in person and on camera.
Fact. Many Hollywood stars lie on their resume in order to get more roles.
Fact. Robert Downey Jr. and Tom Holland are both 5'8". Shocking. I know. Does anyone else feel lied to?
We know we do. So let's get over to how they do it.
To appear taller in person, many celebrities use clothing and accessories. For example, Politico used 3 shoemakers to conclude that Republican potential nominee Ron DeSantis uses this trick. Like, come on, have you seen his boots? I don't even wear that much heel. Okay, in all seriousness though, shoes are a very common way that celebrities boost their height. In most cases, people don't even notice the trick.
You might be asking, Ms. Ava, how do they make them taller in the movies? One of the most common manipulating the audience's depth perception. I know, those are big words, but they're pretty much mean putting actors closer or farther from the camera in comparison to the other actor. They use this technique in many popular series, such as The Hunger Games, where they made Josh Hutcherson, who is 5'5", appear to be 5'9", like his co-star Jennifer Lawrence.
So all the short kings and queens out there that feel bad about their height should not after seeing celebrities.
Because most of them are liars. Luckily, our own desk reporter, Nora, was able to obtain a one-of-a-kind interview with the great Michael Keaton.
Welcome to our exclusive interview with the one and only Michael Keaton. Tell us, Michael, during your time as a Cape Crusader, why did your director choose to make you seem smaller? Did you stand in a trench on set?
I would never dream of doing that.
But then why are there rumors about you using apple crates this time to appear taller on Beetlejuice?
That is absolutely absurd. All people do these days is fake, fake, fake. And honestly, it's offensive.
Okay, moving on.
Hello, Sir David Attenborough here, legendary nature documentarist narrator with your evening sports. The game of the night features 2 tigers battling for the Texas 3A D1 Conference Championships. Look at the 2 teams approaching one another, like 2 alpha males meeting on the jungle floor, both knowing at the end of this night, one will lose his crown. Malakoff inflicts the first wound with a fourth quarter touchdown. Look at the running back meet the defender at the goal line, like 2 alpha males butting horns for the pick of the herd during breeding season. Malakoff strikes again in the second quarter, this time with a long pass. Look at the receiver snatching the ball from the air like an American kestrel plucking a songbird from the sky. He then leaves the defender in his wake. He is as effective as a squid evading the jaws of a sperm whale in search of dinner, though no ink is needed this time. But just when you think this game is decided, Vernon strikes back with the kickoff return. Though the returner initially loses his grip on the slippery pigskin, he recovers quickly and then dodges the defender like a gazelle avoiding a lion pride in the hot sun on the African savannah. The Vernon Tigers followed that up with a fourth quarter touchdown pass. The receiver would not be denied. observe him sail over the barrier like a flying squirrel, gliding above the forest canopy in search of an elusive ripe mango. But this would be Malakoff's night, as they put the finishing touch on the game with a late touchdown run. The running back shows us the true nature of a champion, as he struts in front of the onlookers like a great sage grouse performing his early morning dance routine for the hens of the flock in the sagebush of Western Canada. Now for our unique look at weather, with our weather anchor, Nora.
Luckily, I'm filming this on a weather special on vacation, so let me tell you about the snow back home while I'm here in the beach weather. Now, you might think this is a good day to stay inside, but I would advise you to embrace the cold. Today is the perfect day to get a good tan. Currently, the UV index is at 7, but will reach up to 9 at around 1 p.m. So break out those towels and put on your tanning oils and get on outside. I can already feel the UV rays penetrating my skin. Do I look tanner already? Today, there are clear skies with visibility up to 15 miles. Sunset is at 5:38 and the air quality is 38. Back to the UV index. Some of you might be wondering, what the heck is the UV index and why should I care about it? Well, you're in for a treat. The UV index tells us how good the day will be to get a tan and how much it is necessary to lay out that day. For example, if the UV index is 12, it's a 12 out of 12 necessity to lay out that day. But if the UV index is 3, it's a 3 out of 12 necessity. Today, the UV index is 7. That sounds pretty good to me. Check in tomorrow for more tanning, weather information.
Have you ever used Sun-Kissed Tanning Queen self-tanner products? Have you ever felt that those products made you look more orange and that perfect bronzy tan that was promised you? If you do, you're in luck due to our new plaintiff case against Sun-Kissed Tanning Queen products. Meet Fanny. Fanny felt lost when these products began to cause her to look as orange as the Lorax. Fanny's skin began to turn a vivid shade of orange all over her body. Don't become like Fanny. Any person who has fallen victim to this company needs to reach out to Seichweltz and Associates immediately so you can receive compensation.
As prices for food, gas, and rent are soaring, Americans are feeling pressure in the pocketbooks. While business owners are divided on a coming recession, it remains important to budget.
Oh my gosh, I love budgeting. I budget all the time. So I was at Lulu the other day and I saw these leggings and they were so adorable, but they were $100. But then I remember every time I go to Starbucks, it's like $10. So basically, if I just don't get Starbucks 10 times, I'm not spending any money.
Oh, gee, yeah, that is so smart.
What? Never mind. Assistant Professor Yiming Ma at Columbia University describes the lackness of economy as an illness. It is just caught a cold, and in these troublesome times, it is important to work out exactly what you are budgeting.
Okay, so the other day I was at Target and I went up to the cash register and they said that the total was like $87, but I paid with cash, so I pretty much wasn't spending any money.
How did you literally spent $87? How are you not spending any money?
You don't understand, it's just girl math.
It is not girl math. It's just being irresponsible with your money.
But I'm just a teenage girl.
That is not an excuse. Back to Professor Ma. She suggests that paying off debts is key to budgeting. Job security tends to be worse during a recession. Therefore, it is not a great time to accumulate debt.
Maybe we should end on a happy story.
Our last story of the day is for all you animal lovers out there. Bobby, a livestock guard dog, currently holds the record for the oldest living dog ever known. At 31 years, 165 days and counting, Bobby's life has been a miracle in multiple ways.
Bobby was almost put down as a pup, but narrowly escaped that fate due to the persistence and love of the children and the family. They hid the young dog from their parents until he could be accepted into the household.
According to his owner, this type of dog has a life expectancy of about 12 to 14 years, but we can see he has surpassed that number by a long shot.
Let's take a look at the pictures of the old dog throughout his life that our team put together for us today.
Here he is as a little puppy, middle-aged now. I wonder what he looks like today. Well, it turns out that Bobby died on October 30th, 2023.
So he's 31 years and 165 days and not counting. That's all the news that's fit to speak today.
So for Nora, I'm Ava signing off for
News Like It's Hard.